Hey, this is Josh Burns for Overcome Everything, and I've got a video for you today about a way that you can use PHP List to make a whole bunch of money without a hell of a lot of effort. After all, that's what autoresponder type software is for. Now, what you may be using PHP List for, like so many people, is, build your list, market to them daily, weekly, monthly, whatever. But I'd like to turn your brain on to using follow-up sequences in a slightly different way than most people do to really reap a huge reward that most people aren't going to use. And I've given this tactic a kind of evil, creepy name because it's so evil and creepy how little work it really requires, and that's the zombie launch. If you're familiar with internet marketing launches, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, or you have an idea at least. If you're not, I'll catch you up to speed. An internet marketing launch is when you use various media, email, social media, paid media, to build a big list and drive a whole lot of just build up a whole bunch of pent-up demand around a launch date for an e-course, a DVD. It could be, the movie industry and the video game industries do big launches where they build up all this demand about something that's going to be coming out on a certain date. Well, instead of picking a specific date, what if when people join your list, they start into a follow-up sequence? And what if that follow-up sequence starts building up the demand for whatever it is that you want to sell, your product or service, right? And then at the end of a week, at the end of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something along those lines, they have a chance to buy. But in that time, before they are given the chance to buy whatever it is that you actually want to sell, that you do a lot of bonding with them. You build up the value of what you're going to be selling. You give them a lot of cool free things so that they love you and they would do anything for you. And instead of having to orchestrate all of this and tear your hair out figuring out how all the moving pieces are going to work together to create this big launch, you can build it all ahead of time, and you can build a follow-up sequence that everybody goes through. So on day 1 you go to a blog post, on day 2 you go to a free video, on day 3 you go to a different blog post, on day 4 you go to a different free video. And eventually, by the time you get to launch, everybody's been through the same machine, they've been through the same sort of bonding scenario with you, and they're all just foaming at the mouths, ready to buy, and you've turned them all into a horde of crazy zombies. And you've done it all with a little bit of work on the front end at the very beginning, and then all you have to do at that point is push traffic into that machine. This is one of many ways that you can use PHP List to your advantage without having to do a lot of constant work. What I've got for you, and I'm going to get the link wrong, I just know it, is a quick video that's going to absolutely make your day. If you use PHP List or any autoresponder software, then you owe it to yourself to see this video, because you could be making some of the mistakes that cost people, a fortune over the years, and you could be missing out on some of the opportunities that could really put serious cash in your pocket this week, or tomorrow, almost immediately. The link is, I think, www.listbuilding.com/phplist-zombie-launch. That's www.listbuilding.com/phplist-zombie-launch. Give that a shot. If that doesn't work, there's probably a link either below the video or to that side or to that side that you can click and get to the video. I really highly recommend that you watch it today. It really could be the turning point for you, and I hope it is. This is Josh Burns for Overcome Everything, signing off.